Yeah, got a new show for y'all.
Got a damn good show.
I came across this tweet on Twitter. Trans-identified Dana, Fried or Freed, probably Freed, who in 2017 wrote about getting off on breastfeeding their baby works for Google.
That's a dude right there?
Yeah, that's actually a guy.
See, I like chicks that look like that nerdy look, like they work in a library.
Yeah.
Yeah, girls like that turn me on. Put them back up. Yeah, go and put them back up. That's to fantasize about women that look like that in the library. Be wearing them long summer dresses, you can't even see nothing but that, and be always wearing sandals. They always got like 5 books in their hands because they're just a nerd, you know? Always
Well, that's a librarian. That's not a librarian. She's actually a Google employee, and it's trans.
That's a Google employee?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, we better walk softly on this one.
Yeah, Google is all about inclusivity, but I am too.
Yeah, man. I women like that back in the day, librarian look, that girl next door action, like you teach school or something, like a teacher. But I know you're a freak.
Hey Kim, shut up. All right, so I looked up.
You understand where I'm coming from, right?
Yeah, like bring her back up. I mean, bring Dana back up.
You mean him back up, don't you?
Dana, I'm calling by the name.
Oh, okay. Oh, he going in a
So I
woman's
can
bathroom.
be respectful.
He going in a woman's
Look,
restroom.
I call
huh?
people by their name so I don't compromise my beliefs. So I will call you by your name, Dana. I mean, I see what you're saying.
That look just like a woman, man.
I'm liking the glasses too.
Yeah, I'm liking the nerdy look. I like girls who wear glasses like that. I don't like that middle finger action. It's disrespectful, but
All right, so
that looks like a woman right there, man.
Yeah,
Like a woman that's sexually frustrated. That she just want to get, just get pounded, but she can't find the right man.
Hey, Kevin, come on, get.
But that's a dude.
Yeah, that's a biological guy. Yeah. So I looked up this story
It's a crazy world.
I did a Google search on the tweet, on what the tweet said about Dana writing an article about getting off the breastfeeding. Go to the website. It's called The Stranger. It's the queer issue. This is in 2017. The title of the article is "My First Time Breastfeeding My Daughter."
Oh, Dana Fried.
Yes, Freed probably.
Looks like it's fried.
You saying it like a black person. Yeah, her name is Dana Fried. No, it's Freed probably.
Well, it's
like,
Dana Fried. That's how you spell fried, like fried chicken.
yeah, but this ain't fried chicken we talking about. We talking about
Freed, you got to take the E and put it in front of I. Pull it back up. Look at that. F-R-I-E-D. That's fried. Now, if it's freed, it's F-R-E-I-D or F-R-E-E-D. That's fried. Her name is Dana Fried.
Whatever. Okay, let me read it, Kim.
Dana Fried, the transgender.
Yeah, breastfeeding is freaky, not the sucking bit. You're reading The Stranger, so odds are you've had a titty sucked at some point in your life. I don't think that's a gay thing. I think everybody's got sucked off up there.
Yeah, that's an erogenous, what you call it, erogenous zone?
For men and women.
Yeah, it makes my tip get,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm real sensitive right now. I'm
I ain't
sensitive
gonna lie.
on my neck.
I like to get sucked off too. Up here? Some suck action?
Yeah, the neck, all the neck area and the nipples.
Yeah, getting sucked right now.
Get the juices flowing.
Yeah, get sucked on your neck, get sucked right here.
Get sucked down there.
Them nuts get tight.
Feel gay when a woman's doing that though, man.
No, I don't.
You have to keep sucking. That shit feel gay, man.
Hey, it can be you the only conservatives that talk like this. It's almost like we're progressive or something.
Yeah, we all conservatives talk like this. Just don't put that shit out there.
We the only ones, right?
I'm an outspoken conservative.
All right, so yeah, baby, get some more suck action. Keep licking it. All right, let's get serious on this. Okay, no, it's because wait a minute. So, stranger, so odds are you have had a titty sucked at some point in your life. No, it's because when my baby attached to my breast, there was an incredible chemical cascade that ran through my entire body like lightning. Imagine the most electric thing a partner has ever done to you, then multiply it by 10. I could feel my brain rewiring, creating pathways that would permanently connect me to my child. And yeah, I kind of got off to it. Don't judge.
Miss Fried, now that's disgusting. That is, man. Getting off to a baby sucky, that's crazy.
I remember my wife. right? My wife ended up not breastfeeding. It was funny. We was gonna try on our second kid, right? It was funny. Kid's got his eyes closed and everything, right? It was Joshua, right? She took him, right? She put the baby right there, and as soon as she got close right there, he did like this. He like this. And then my wife did it, and she said it was like painful.
Yeah, that's what my wife said. Man, oh, get this motherfucker off me. I thought they supposed to suck it, not chew it.
Right?
Yeah, she couldn't take this. That shit was painful.
Yeah, let me keep reading this article, man.
So don't worry about it. I'm going to the grocery store. I'm going to go get the baby some milk.
Yeah, I want to tell you the story the first time. Did I leave off right there? Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. I want to tell you the story the first time I breastfed my daughter. But in order to tell you that story, I have to step back a bit. I met my wife 2.5 years and 2,700 miles ago in Virginia. We raced from let's keep this casual to let's get married, have kids, and move to Seattle. In about 10
That's a perfect place for you, Seattle.
In about 10
You fit in with the rest of them people.
Right.
Keep your ass in Seattle.
At almost 40, we knew we couldn't wait too long. Also, clearly waiting wasn't our strong suit. So within a year of landing in Seattle, my wife was pregnant with our first child. Once you're pregnant, or in our case,
She got pregnant. He got pregnant?
No, the trans female impregnated.
His partner, the female, this biological man.
Yeah, he's married to. Well,
he's a
Dana is married. Dana is the biological male, but it's a trans woman.
Miss Fried.
Yeah, Miss Fried, right?
Miss Fried, a man.
Dana.
Yeah, biological man.
Dana impregnated his wife, so he's not even gay. He's just trans.
So they still haven't straight. He still gets between her legs.
Yeah, he's still technically y'all still straight.
Man.
Once you're pregnant, or in our case, well before you start obsessing over all of the ways you can fail at being a parent. Take breastfeeding. Everyone says breast is best. Figuring 4 boobs were better than 2.
4 boobs?
Yeah, because it's 2 sets of tits.
Well, only 2 of them produces milk.
Let me keep reading. And with me being unable to contribute to the physical burden of having our child by carrying her, I started looking for ways I could more actively help with breastfeeding.
Please don't say it.
Yeah, we eventually discovered the Newman-Goldfarb protocol, which allowed non-gestational parents to produce milk one obstacle down. Yep. Oh, also, I'm transgender. There's a weird but surprising common notion that trans women's breasts aren't real.
They're not. It's a side effect.
When I told people about my plan to breastfeed, the most common reaction from both lay people and medical professionals was, wait, you can do that? I mean, Brittany, come back to me. You act like that's a shocking response to you.
Wait a minute, you can do that?
Let me keep reading.
Oh, maybe these people are just transphobic. Yeah. That's what it is.
Yes, they transphobic. Definitely. When I told people about my plan to breastfeed, the most common reaction was both lay people and medical professionals was, wait, you can do that? But had I not mammary glands, there's some kind of grammar issue going on right there. I feel like a slave reading that. But had I not mammary glands, if you filled me with prolactin, would I not leak? We started the protocol in earnest under the guidance of a queer lactation consultant because Seattle.
A trans coach. That's what that is.
A queer lactation consultant.
A trans specialist.
Now, when I hear of queer lactation consultant,
I already know it's something crazy.
I think this can't be certified.
Yeah, I don't think you can get a license to be a what was it called?
A queer lactation
queer lactation
consultant. Let me keep reading.
A trans lactation coach.
Yeah.
Man, they give license for anything nowadays.
Okay, under the guise of a queer lactation consultant.
I'm tired of this, man.
And a week before my partner was due, I was happily pumping more than an ounce at a time. So she was taking the hormones or whatever, and she started pumping out the milk.
Hey, man, I'm done with this.
Hold on, I'm gonna keep reading. Watch this.
No, this grosses me out.
No, look.
I'm about to puke.
I used to joke that my transition was a success when my dysphoria was replaced with the standard issue body hate that comes with being a woman. We're constantly told that our primary value as women is decorative, that failing to be attractive is the worst crime we can commit. But bodies aren't just decorative, they're functional, and we can seek validation in that function too. Lactating changed how I saw my body. Having breasts was great, but using them to feed another human being, that was magic. Specifically, it was mom's magic. I might have been my daughter's.
Man.
Hold on.
I get the gist of this shit.
No, I'm going to keep reading. I'm going to keep reading.
Man.
I might have been my daughter's sperm donor, which means he busted nuts. Why you call it a sperm donor?
He said his daughter's sperm donor.
Yeah. Why you call it that? Oh, that's right. If you say you busted nuts in your wife, it kind of makes you the father, right?
A donor is when you give your sperm to somebody that they freeze it and you donate it for science so somebody can get pregnant with your sperm. You didn't donate your sperm. You busted it inside of your wife.
Let me keep reading.
That's not a donation. I'm not. When I go home at night and I donate my sperm,
Well, you can use the word donation.
So when I donate, I
went deep inside my wife and then I donated my love seed inside of her.
No, that's cream pie. It's not a donation. Donation when you give.
Hey, Kevin, I was joking. Let me read
to
this
enhance somebody else's life, but
let me read, man. Shut up. Let me read this.
Like you donate hearts, you donate. What else you donate? Livers, lungs. You don't donate. Well, you do donate semen, but you don't donate semen to your spouse.
That's not the correct verbiage.
Yeah, that's woke talk.
Yeah, it is. That is woke talk. Let me finish reading this.
Man,
I'm almost done.
No, man.
I might have been my daughter's sperm donor.
What?
I might have been my daughter's sperm donor.
How did you say sperm the first time? You put a U in it, bitch.
My tongue slipped. I got one of them
sperm donor.
What's that one dude on TV? I got one of them thick tongues like what's that dude on what's his name? He on that show with
that black dude just got kicked off that show.
Skip Bayless and that black guy. What's the black guy's name? They call him Ankh. Shannon Sharp. I got one of them damn Shannon Sharp tongues. Yeah, when them big thick tongues out here, how he sound.
Yeah, he's the only man I've ever heard when he say skip, he put an L in it. Wait a minute, Skip.
I got one of them thick tongues.
Got
like
one of them thick ass country nigga tongues. Hey, Skip.
That's probably a Southern thing. Why I do that from time to time. I might have been my daughter's sperm donor, but breastfeeding.
You gonna read that?
But breastfeeding was how I knew I was going to be a mom. It validated my womanhood as much as any surgery ever could. So cut the happy ending.
Hey,
my wife gives birth. We come home from the hospital. We trade off breastfeeding duties.
Everybody read this whole article?
No, I'm almost done. I'm going to get to the best part. We trade off breastfeeding duties. Everybody gets enough sleep, and the three of us live happily ever after. Here's what actually happened. I got sick a week before the due date and had to discontinue the protocol. The baby didn't come on schedule, so we induced 2 days later, followed by a grueling 3-day labor that ended in an emergency C-section. By that point, I'd gone from producing an ounce of milk to only a cc or 2, and my partner's milk was going to take days to come in. The lactation consultants in the hospital were uninformed and singularly uncooperative. We had to start supplementing with formula. A few weeks later, we both gave up on breastfeeding and switched to formula completely.
That's enough.
So if our plan was an abject failure, why am I gushing about breastfeeding? Because when they pulled my daughter free of my wife's body, I was the first one to hold her. I took her back into the hospital room and did what any mom would do. I put her on my bare chest and let her find my breast. And that tiny, perfect creature latched onto me and got what sustenance my body could provide, and I was content. It was in that moment, sitting in the hospital room, nursing my newborn daughter for the first time, that I became a mom. That moment created an unbreakable bond that will last us the rest of our lives. And that it took so little to do that was, in retrospect, freaky as hell. The failure of the breastfeeding plan my wife and I had so carefully constructed was disappointing. But I'll never say for even a moment that I regret any of it. Now, if I had a kid and I had him, he'd just been born, and I put him on my chest to suck my nipple, y'all call me crazy, right? That was bizarre.
Yeah, that's what I would say. That's what any rational person would say. Somebody's wife gives birth to a baby, you give it to the man so he can breastfeed it. That's batshit crazy.
Look, I remember my wife.
That's Looney Tune crazy. That's straightening jacket crazy. That's rubber room crazy.
Look, with my wife.
That's mental asylum crazy.
You got any more crazy?
This is crazy as crazy gets, man.
Yeah, so I want to say this. Like, when I had my first child.
Hey, can you call Keith to come over so he can breastfeed my baby?
When my wife had our first child, right? It's not like she could breastfeed before she had a baby. It doesn't work like that. Once you give birth, your brain is wired to tell your body to start producing milk.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, because
it's a biological thing.
Because you can't go up to a woman, ain't had no kid. Yeah. Hey, you got some tits. We stranded in the middle of nowhere. He got nothing to eat. Let him suck on you. It don't work. That's not how it works, as far as I know.
Yeah, that's how it works.
It's not how it works.
You gotta actually give birth, and your body triggers
the
biological trigger in your body.
Yeah.
In a woman's body.
When a man starts taking hormones to start, that's like a side effect. Your brain's not doing. You putting in hormones. Mm-hmm. Do you actually think that's nutritional to your kid?
Yeah, it doesn't even got the nutritional value that a woman's breast milk produces.
Yeah, does it actually have the nutritional value that coming from an actual biological woman?
Yeah, what's that stuff called?
Colostrum.
Colostrum?
It's a lot of it's all kinds of stuff. But I would like to take a pint of your breast milk or whatever.
That man juice. Don't call it breast milk. That's man juice.
I would call it pus.
I would call it that too.
Because your brain is wired as a man, right? So I would want to test that out, see what's in there. I bet you find more semen in that breast milk than in
There ain't no semen coming out of a man's chest. That's crazy conservative talk right there. They talking all this woke shit. You talking all that crazy conservative.
I mean,
semen coming out of the breast.
But I'm just saying that protocol she was mentioning.
Yeah, that's not a protocol.
Well, it's some kind of protocol. Have they tested that breast milk?
They haven't.
Or whatever it is that comes out of man's chest. No. Is it nutritional?
Nope.
Or is it going to kill the kid?
Yeah.
And it's toxic. Has anybody took the time to study that?
It begs the question, if what would the likelihood of that child growing up healthy or living past the age of 6 months?
Any child
what's that sudden infant death syndrome? They call it SIDS. I think babies that will be sucking man juice for the majority of that nutritional content they getting from their mother, from a man, through his side effect he's experiencing from taking steroids. I don't think that baby's going to be healthy, or it might die early from SIDS.
I think
and I don't even have to have a medical degree to tell you that. It's just common sense.
I'm all about inclusivity, but it has to be based in reality.
Yeah.
Like you can live your life as a trans woman, trans man. Yeah. I'll call you by your name.
But that don't make you a woman.
I'll treat you respectful and all that. But when you start forcing this.
Yeah. Shut up. Look. We all about inclusivity over here. If you want to live your life as a woman, that's fine, but that don't make you a woman. It makes you a trans woman.
But your life has to be still based in objective reality.
Yeah. Y'all's biggest argument, gender is a social construct, but then you conflate gender with biological sex.
Yeah, and you use that to use women's restrooms to compete against actual women.
Yeah. You said it yourself, gender is a social construct. Biological sex is not, but you conflate gender with biological sex to get an advantage.
Damn. You know what? Watch this. That's mic drop.
Damn good show. Damn good show.
You heard it from two Negro Socrates over here.
You still my kind of woman if you was a woman. That library look you had going on.
That nerdy look.
That nerdy look. Oh, man. I come in there, I'll turn my books in late just to see you.
Hey,
where's Miss Fried at?
Hey, we got it. It's probably free.
It's fried. That's how she spells it. Fried.
And we got a new giveaway going. A Ford Raptor.
Code orange.
A Ford Raptor.
No, it's code red.
I got that damn Shannon Sharp going today.
It's code red. Fire orange. And you also, when you win the truck, you get $10,000 in cash. At the end of the contest, Tell them how to enter, Keith.
Go to officialhodgetwins.com. Anything you buy from my site, you're
Yeah.
automatically entered to win. And when you win, you also get 10,000 cash.
Already told them that.
Yeah.